Good afternoon and welcome to the Brixton Rec for the Hoopsfix Pro-Am week number 1. We have our second women's game of the day, third game total. Having seen Team Emerald beat Team Sapphire early on 43-35, it's now the turn of Team Ruby versus Team Diamond. For Ruby, a couple of WBBL players out on the court. Shantell, Ayton with the Essex Rebels, and Melita Emanuel-Carr with the Sheffield Hatters, and they'll take on Team Diamond featuring Shantell Charles, who's back from Romania, former London Lion. Starting fives onto floor. Team Ruby, a couple of late dropouts, so MJ Sarkodie Adu pulling double duty. She'll fill in to give Team Ruby some rotation options. For Ruby, it's number 5 Shantell Ayton, number 9 former Brixton top cat Jenelle Grant, number 10 Katie Richards, number 11 Sonia Otieno, and number 6 Melita Emanuel-Carr that will get the start. For Diamond, it's number 1 Paula Puzule, number 9 Shantell Charles is on the bench, so they'll go with number 4, Vanessa Akra, former Manchester Mystic, obviously played for the Brent Bulls this year. Number 12, Charlotte Henderson. Number 7, Monique Esbrand. And number 10, Mokoka. As the stats team just getting numbers up to date. And we're about to get underway for Game 3. Let us know your thoughts and comments in the live stream. We'll keep an eye on them throughout today as we bring every game of this Hoopsfix Pro-Am 2024 live and exclusive to you on the Hoopsfix YouTube channel. Stats team just getting the starters in now. We've got caught up with the numbers. Reminder, after this, 3 men's games. Group B will be finished. First up, London United versus the Minimum Brown, one of the new teams into the Hoopsfix Pro-Am. And then Pool A will take centre stage tonight. Hoopspace versus Functional All. And then OT Boys will take on the Surrey Scorchers. As we are good to go, stats and table both happy, so Hoopsfix Pro-Am game number 3 of the day about to get underway. As Melita Emanuel-Carr straight into a pull-up jump shot from the elbow, doesn't quite get it to go, and Vanessa Akra able to pull down the defensive board. We're going to line up the 3, leave it well off to the left. And the Essex Rebel guard Shantell Ayton bringing the ball up for her team Ruby. As ball deflected out of bounds. As Richards avoids travelling but turns it over, trying to find options. And Vanessa Akra bringing the ball up. Monique Esbrand, former Miami Redhawk, off the back iron. Melita Emanuel-Carr pushing in transition, looking for the trail, which is Katie Richards. And the 3 is off the glass. Sonia Otieno, former Solent Kestrel, amongst others, able to get it to go. And our first points of this contest, as step back by Mokoka, no good, but Team Diamond able to keep the ball alive. Mokoka looking for Esbrand, cutting through the paint. Akra going to fire up the 3, shot clock low. Rebound by Henderson. Henderson just a little bit too strong, fading away. And Emanuel-Carr with the hesitation, left-handed layup is good. Mokoka with a strong long outlet. Esbrand loses the ball. Great defense by Ayton to get a chest in front, and wearing number 9, Shantell Charles, she will check in. Replacing number 12, Henderson. As Emanuel-Carr, ball fake, going to drive on. Esbrand gets the contact, and Emanuel-Carr will head to the line for one shot worth 2. Those of you just joining us, all free throws here, just 1 with the running clock, but worth what it would normally be in terms of points and attempts. So Emanuel-Carr short on it, and Shantell Charles able to pull down the board. She'll go coast to coast, splits the defense, but blows the lefty layup. And now Chantel Ayton pushing ahead, finds Emanuel-Carr. She won't be picked up in the trail spot, and she makes no mistake. 5 quick points for Melita. As Puzule able to get Team Diamond on the board. 3 is up. Friendly roll for Shantell Ayton. And Team Ruby 3 out of 3 from downtown early on. Esbrand 15-footer just leaking off to the right, and Katie Richards, Thames Valley forward, able to push ahead. Otieno trying to bank another 3, but this time can't get it to go. And Puzule able to respond, makes no mistake with the straightaway look. As the first triple for Team Diamond gets them back to within 6, and now have a chance to cut that further as Otieno misses the ball. And she'll come out along with Richards into the game for Team Ruby in the red. Number 12, Amanie Emmanuel, and 8, MJ Sarkodie Adu. And for black, wearing 8, Yassin Belle-Mbaye, played her basketball this year with Brent Bulls in WNBL Division 1. Her teammate Jess Davies had a strong rebounding performance earlier today as Jenelle Grant gets caught up in the air and called for the travel. As Mokoka into the paint, kicks to Akra in the short corner, a little bit too strong. And Ayton finds Emanuel-Carr, the 2 guards, really done a good job early on for Ruby's. Amanie Emmanuel in the post, a little bit too strong on the post up. As Mokoka kicks, Charles fires it up. Emanuel-Carr choosing not to contest, but Akra with the acrobatic save, but unfortunately goes into the hands of Emanuel-Carr. She goes one-handed behind the back. Jenelle Grant trying to complete the highlight play, but off left for the former Brixton player, now working with the NBA. As the drive a little bit short, rebound Belle-Mbaye, another great rebounder. As Belle-Mbaye face up over Emmanuel, well short again. Yassin Belle-Mbaye off the bench, she's struggling to find range early on. As Ayton can't quite pull it in. Puzule with the steal and the fire on the triple. And all 3 will come in for Team Diamond. So Henderson and Esbrand back into the game, and in for the first time wearing 6, Kat Goldsby. as Grant and Ayton taking a break for Ruby as well. As Katie Richards comes back to play point centre for Ruby. As Emmanuel trying to find the cutting Otieno, but can't quite connect. Long pass, Goldsby gets it into hands, terrific find by Charles. And Kat Goldsby, the TVC captain, able to get her tally underway in this pro-am. As Monique Esbrand into the passing lane, steal and score. And brings Diamond back to within a 2-point game. Katie Richards trying to thread the needle off the foot. Referee initially pointed in the way of Team Diamond, but didn't quite have the angle, and officials talking amongst each other to correct the call, and it will be Ruby ball. As Yassin Belle-Mbaye forgot to take her watch off, so that's going to get returned to the scorers table. And it'll be Jenelle Grant straight off the bench into the paint and gets a tough finish to go spinning over the right shoulder. Jenelle Grant, her first bucket. As tough drive by Esbrand, gets the contact and finishes. And she'll have a chance for the 3-point play. Esbrand step into a coaching role this season with the East London Phoenix Division 2 team in their debut season. But former player with collegiate experience, as Richards fakes Henderson on the 3-point line, goes to the Euro step layup. Really tough finish for Katie Richards, former Sevenoaks Sun in the WBBL. As Goldsby stop and pop from the foul line, doesn't quite get it to go, but Team Diamond will retain possession with 20 seconds left of this opening quarter. Belle-Mbaye fade away, doesn't quite get it to drop. Fight for the rebound, Sarkodia do able to pull it down, and she will have possession. 6 seconds left. Richards from deep doesn't get it to go, and the ball will trickle out of bounds, in fact stay in bounds. Great save by Goldsby. That won't matter in that lane, quarter number 1, with Ruby leading 15 points to 12. welcome back to Brixton Hoopsfix Pro-Am week number 1. We are back for the first of 5 weeks of competitive hoops, featuring some of the best players around, both domestically and of course some internationals on the floor, as well as we have the second women's game. Team Ruby, Team Diamond, and Sonia Otieno able to make her second triple. In fact, looked like they gave a long 2 as Shantell Charles tried to respond with a triple, but a long 2 for Sonia, so she moves up to 5 points personal. As Emanuel-Carr to Grant on the back cut, but foul is called on Henderson. Oh, correction, foul on Belle-Mbaye, and it will send Jenelle Grant to line for 1 worth 2. And she makes the free throw. So quick 5 points for Ruby, who did lead by 9 at one point in quarter number 1, as Mokoka drags the back foot and will be called for the travel. Sarkodie Adu from the short range drops it in, and she has her first points in game number 2 for her, filling in with a couple of the original Team Ruby players unavailable at late notice, so helping out and just making sure they have a rotation as Katie Richards tries to finish the outlet pass, but a little bit too strong. And Shantell Charles left wide open, doesn't go. And Emanuel-Carr again looking to lead pass. Richards able to keep the back foot, spins back, lovely footwork, Katie Richards. But you've got to give credit to Emanuel-Carr for the vision. As Kat Goldsby banks it in. Doesn't matter how it goes as long as the scoreboard keeps ticking. And Team Diamond back to single digits down, as Otieno driving, really tough move, good defense by Mokoka to stay in front, and fouled by Emanuel-Carr in transition as Ayton and Emmanuel back in for Ruby. Akra and Puzule for Diamond. Puzule cut off baseline by Ayton twice, good defense by the guard as Goldsby gonna line it up, just made one, doesn't get that one to go. And Emanuel-Carr again gonna try and go in transition, goes behind the back but loses it. Belle-Mbaye will come up with it, and Vanessa Akra all alone ahead of the pack lays it home for 2. As Jenelle Grant cutting, Emanuel-Carr tried to feed it inside, but a couple of hands collapsing. I think Belle-Mbaye was one of those with a touch, as Goldsby, 12-foot string music. Kat Goldsby up to a team high 7 points for Diamond. As Ayton inside, Emmanuel post move around Belle-Mbaye, but a little bit too strong, doesn't get the drop. And Puzule, quick release, long, and Akra keeps it in bounds. I think Sarkodie Adu got a touch on it, but Akra was already committed to it, so tried to save it as Grant, beautiful cross-court skip. As now she'll set up pick and roll, she'll have room to stop over Shantell Charles, who kind of left off, but Diamond going, and again transition Goldsby, as Team Ruby going to use this chance to talk it over. Quick 9-0 run, and we'll take a break here in Brixton. And we're about to get back underway in game 3 of the Hoopsfix Pro-Am, second women's game of the day, as Ruby and Diamond battle to join Team Emerald at 1-0 in the standings. As Ruby wanted to talk it over after a 9-0 run by Diamond at the timeout, as Jenelle Grant, physical, can't get it to go. Amanie Emmanuel with the offensive rebound, and they're going to call a jump ball. Emmanuel tied up by Belle-Mbaye underneath. And Diamond will have a chance to tie it up, or maybe even take their first lead of the contest. As Akra was looking for it inside, but Kat Goldsby threw the pass a little bit too short. She immediately owned up to it, as Ayton trying to find Emanuel-Carr underneath. Both teams playing with tempo, as Esbrand leaves the 3 short. And Goldsby comes over to trap Ayton. And Diamond will complete the steal. Terrific defense as Esbrand kicks Goldsby, doesn't quite get it to go. And Sarkodia do ahead to Emanuel-Carr. Grant, good position, calling for it in the post. Gonna get, well, I would say a foul, but referee's happy to let it go. Both players are almost like a little bit surprised there wasn't a whistle. Now we're 3-on-3, as Esbrand gonna fire up the 3. And again, both teams going in transition, as Goldsby tried to time it with Emmanuel, but lands straight into her. And subs both ways. As Goldsby with that foul will take a quick break, along with Emmanuel-Carr and Grant. Both teams really trying to push tempo in this one early on. And it'll be Emmanuel at the line. And her free throw just a little bit short. So Team Ruby 1 of 3 at the line. As Mokoka, ball trying to reverse, gets Akra in the post. Skip to Shantell Charles, who makes no mistake. The former London Lion with her first triple, and Diamond into their first lead of the game. This scoring run continues, as Sarkodia do called for, or Emmanuel called for 3 seconds initially, but we'll see if they get a foul first. As the referee's going to talk it over and indeed call 3 seconds. As we've got 2 minutes left of half number 1 of this game. Next up today will be London United and the Minimum Brand. That due to tip at 2:15 here at the Brixton Rec Centre. As Akra now called for sliding her pivot foot. So quick turnovers both ways, as the scoring rate really is slowed down in quarter number 2, especially for Team Diamond. So Team Ruby, as Sarkodia do tries to stop that, but no luck on the 3. Fight for the rebound. Another jump ball called. Emmanuel and Akra on the tie-up, and this time it will be Ruby ball, as Grant and Emmanuel-Carr back into the game. As Emmanuel-Carr trying to back down, goes to the 1-footed fadeaway, and Melita Emmanuel-Carr able to get it to go. She moves to 7 points, a leading scorer for her team, and puts them back in the lead. As beautiful pass, Mokoka to Puzule, but a little bit too strong on the 3, as Jenelle Grant, beautiful hesitation, in and out, splits the defense. Jenelle Grant showing that despite not playing week in, week out, she can still hoop back at her own home court here at Brixton Rec Centre. as Team Ruby will presumably hold for the final shot. Katie Richards wanting it in the post, gets it easy as you like. Great pass by Otieno, and it's a 5-point game. 5 seconds left in the half. Esbrand gonna get the contact. We will finish the half with a free throw for Monique Esbrand. Foul was on Otieno. So one shot worth 2 to finish this half. It would bring Diamond back to within a 1-possession game. And Esbrand makes it. So we'll take a break here. Halftime score, Ruby 29, Team Diamond 26. And welcome back for the second half of this Team Ruby, Team Diamond battle. As Kat Goldsby gets rejected by Sarkodia. Do huge weak side rejection coming across to deny the Thames Valley Cavalier guard at the rim. As Belle-Mbaye immediately in the post, trying to go up and over Sarkodia. Do doesn't get it to go. Sarkodia do looked a little shaken up on the play, but Jenelle Grant going to fire in transition. But Henderson now on the trail. Grant with the hand on it, but her team can't quite come up with it. And Yassin Belle-Mbaye from 15 foot, a little short. as both teams try and find a little bit of rhythm early on in the second half, as Otieno doesn't get it to go. Grant alley-oop put back, but Henderson rips the second one away. And Puzule kick ahead to Goldsby. Belle-Mbaye off the glass. And Team Diamond, who trailed by as many as 11 in this game, have it back to 1. Emanuel-Carr scoop layup is good. And Melita Emanuel-Carr up to 9 points personal. As Belle-Mbaye, little fade away this time, just couldn't get squared up enough. And Sonia do with a one-handed bullet pass inside to Richards. She'll mishandle but keep it alive. Emanuel-Carr, low dribble, gets Henderson on the floor. Acrobatic pass, no good. As Ontario trying to find a way through and up, but eventual reach in by Henderson. And that'll put Otieno on the line as Mokoka replaces Henderson. And free throw, no good. Reminder, these free throws doubly costly because you don't get a second one, make or miss. So it's equivalent of going 0 of 2 as Goldsby ties us up at 31, left wide open on the left wing. Richards with the cut. Belle-Mbaye makes it difficult, doesn't quite get it to go. Katie Richards a little bit too much off balance. And Goldsby this time opposite wing, different result, as Akra able to fight for the rebound, and she's left wide open, and back-to-back triples puts Team Diamond in the lead. As Sonia do on the perimeter, step back 3. Is no good, and she'll come out, replaced by Emmanuel. As Goldsby looking for a third triple. This one doesn't fall, so Ruby, whose offense really struggled in the last 10-12 minutes of this game, trying to find an answer, as Richards wanted it in the post, but Goldsby coming away from behind. As Akra and Belle-Mbaye out, Esbrand and Charles are back in. As Richards can't find Grant, and Goldsby long pass ahead. Esbrand gonna go Euro step, blocked by Emmanuel. Player and coach from this season going at it, and the player winning out as Jenelle Grant leaves the free just a little bit short. Puzule firing it up. Emanuel-Carr not wanting to contest, as Charles left wide open. No one from Ruby seemed to know who was guarding who after the offensive strike, but three-point shooting not quite there for either team as they'd like. As Grant and Charles matched up. Katie Richards from behind the screen off right, and a foul called on the rebound. Otieno going to get called for it. And Shantell Ayton, the Essex Rebel guard, will check in. Esbrand, corner 3, no good. As Emanuel-Carr picks it up, trying to look for options. Ayton eventually going to go open. Richards turns from the high post. No luck on the rollout. As Emanuel-Carr blocked by Mokoka. Good defense. As Team Ruby going to try and talk it over, trailing 34 points to 31. As Emanuel-Carr trying to look for a rip through on Mokoka, but well defended. She'll find Emmanuel circled underneath, blocked from behind by Goldsby. As Esbrand looking for a sub. Goldsby fall away, no good. Henderson and Emanuel-Carr on the tie-up, and it'll be Team Ruby ball. As Yassin Belle-Mbaye a little bit too quick onto court, but now she'll get her sub. She'll come in for Esbrand, who wanted a quick breather. As Ayton off the screen, trying to find Richard, who popped to the high post, but hand in the passing lane. Mokoka nowhere to go, throws it into the hands of Emmanuel, who somehow stays in bounds. Both players trying to do the same thing, and it's Team Ruby that come out with the best of the exchange. As Emanuel-Carr and Goldsby going to come. Emanuel-Carr thought she wanted a screen. She'll step into a long, they're going to call it a free. Thought her toe was just inside the line, but Charles able to pull down the board. Lovely bounce pass attempt, but Jenelle Grant getting back in the nick of time to deflect it out of bounds. As Henderson out for Akra. As we're into the final minute and a half of quarter number 3, as Goldsby not quite connecting with the 3 there. Another good look from the Thames Valley guard though, as she's trying to push her team out into a lead beyond one possession. As Emanuel-Carr working baseline, can't quite get it to go. And Goldsby, Mokoka, good run. Chantel Charles, I think the ball was for Akra, but she finds her in and out again on the triple. Neither team connecting the last 6 or 7 minutes from downtown, as Richards with the hook pass, but Jenelle Grant can't quite pull it in. And a 3-on-2 for Diamond. Belle-Mbaye underneath, going to fall away over Richards. And great read by Mokoka there. And Akra on the cut, hoop and harm. She'll enjoy that one. And that will end the quarter with time about to expire. Vanessa Akra will get the free throw first. So back-to-back quarters, Team Diamond will end at the line. The question is, can they make the free throw? And Vanessa Akra makes no mistake, so having trailed by 11, Team Diamond will take a 6-point lead into quarter number 4. We'll be back in 90 seconds for the action. Welcome back as we're ready for the 4th and final quarter of the women's game between Team Ruby and Team Diamond. Team Diamond with a huge comeback, and question will now be, can they close it out? Leading by 6 going into this final quarter. Reminder, last 2 minutes of this game we will go back to stop clock rules, but for now we'll continue with running clock. As Esbrand to Henderson on the high post, she'll fire it up, leave it a little bit short. And MJ Sarkodie pulling double duty, having played in the first game, turns it over. Esbrand with the steal and the score. As Emanuel-Carr, Grant driving past Akra, lays it home with the right hand. As Akra spinning, can't quite get it to go. She wanted a foul. She's very unhappy with the referee on that, but play continues. Richards blows by Henderson, has to rearrange, gets it to go. Esbrand asking for the outlet as Henderson had a back to it. And Esbrand turns it over. Ayton into the passing lane. She'll have a chance to go one-on-one, and they're going to call offensive foul on Chantel. Ayton, huge defensive play by Paula. Puzule to get square. Might have still been moving, but Ayton went through the chest, and Puzule be rewarded with the defensive stop. As Esbrand pull up, leaves it short, and Jenelle Grant will pull down her 7th rebound of the game. She's already got 10 points personal. as she'll find Emanuel-Carr inside. She'll go to Puzule, go to the reverse. Katie Richards trying to make life difficult. But the offense for Team Ruby has really dried up. Just 6 points in this second half as Belle-Mbaye with a forced jumper. And Grant and Emanuel-Carr not on the same page, and that'll be a turnover to Team Ruby. And if anything, that's what's really hurt them in the second half. They're up to 16 turnovers now, Team Ruby. Twice as many as their opposition, as Puzule straight away free. Got one to go in the first half. That one just off to the left. As Emanuel-Carr will go past Henderson, try and wrap it around, but the ball finds Sarkodie Adu, who strings the triple. And she moves up to 5 points personal, and a quick stop for Ruby. They'll have a chance maybe to even tie it up, as Emanuel-Carr and Sarkodie Adu in pick and roll. Grant over Puzule, just a little bit too far off. Jenelle Grant struggling from the perimeter, yet to score from downtown, but Belle-Mbaye with post position, and she'll earn a trip to the line. Foul be called on Sarkodie Adu, and Mokoka will check back in for Henderson. And it'll be Belle-Mbaye who makes the free throw. Team Diamond yet to miss from the foul line, whereas Ruby 1 of 4 as forced up. Jenelle Grant calling for it's going to get it on the offensive rebound. She'll go at Akra, stop, turn back the opposite way. Tough look for Jenelle Grant, and can't quite get it to go. Off to the left-hand side as Esbrand, driving between three, manages to get the ball out to the perimeter. Belle-Mbaye steps into the pull-up, and Emanuel-Carr will get called for the travel as Puzule just stepped in front and put the hesitation in Emanuel-Carr's mind. As Puzule and Akra will check in for Diamond. As Esbrand wide open, no communication from Team Ruby on the out of bounds. Sarkodie Adu was late and trying to sprint all the way across the floor. And Jenelle Grant finally gets one to go, and the lead is 7. But Ruby respond down the other end as Kat Goldsby now looking for the post entry. Belle-Mbaye to the middle, can't quite get it to go. Going over her right shoulder. As Emanuel-Carr going to force one up. Good contest by Goldsby. And Mokoka push ahead to Belle-Mbaye. She'll stop from 8 foot out and get it to go. Yassin, Belle-Mbaye up to 6 points personal. Sarkodie Adu against Goldsby in the post. She'll try and back her down, go to the hook shot, and MJ gets it to go. Trying to keep her replacement team in this contest as Shantell Charles off to the left leaves it short, and now Emanuel-Carr will have to back out as Goldsby gets in front, and she'll in fact steal it off the Hatter's guard. And Goldsby looking for options, gets away with what I can only think is a double dribble, but Referees may be surprised she put it on the deck, missed it themselves. And Mokoka doesn't get it to go. And Esbrand, ball out of bounds. And Team Ruby are going to use a timeout with 2:46 to go. Their second and final of the game, trailing by 5. Welcome back to Brixton. A little bit of scoreboard confusion. We believe it's 42-48. Make that 45-48 as Jenelle Grant having a huge game. 13 and 11 now for the former Brixton top cat as the ball goes out of bounds off Ruby. Indeed it is 45-48, so extra point added on the scoreboard as Henderson from 10 foot, looping shot. Gets it to go, but Sarkodie Adu turns it over, trying to start the fast break. As we are about to move into the final 2 minutes, so we're back to stop clock rules here at the Hoopsfix Pro-Am. As Charles goes, doesn't get the right-handed layup to go, but another turnover by Ruby on defensive rebounds as Akra corner 3 doesn't make them pay. And this time Melita Emanuel-Carr will find the ball in her hands and she'll bring it up. As Jenelle Grant on the cut, guarded by Charles. Those two matched up against each other so many times. Emmanuel finds the offensive rebound. Long 2, no good, but another rebound by Amanie. And Otieno trying to get it to go. Sarkodie Adu and Emmanuel get called for the push off.
Clock.
As a couple of changes, well, a change for Black, so, and Team Diamond, so Akra, Esbrand, Goldsby, Mokoka and Charles on the floor, and Team Black will have possession. Vanessa Akra forcing the mistake, and Katie Richards coming in for MJ Sarkodie Adu. With 46.5 seconds to go, score for Diamond will make it difficult for Team Ruby, who do not have a timeout left. As another offensive rebound, Akra able to keep it alive. Third try opportunity. Goldsby has it knocked away from Emanuel-Carr. She's adamant it came off Goldsby, but angle of deflection really tough. 10 seconds on the shot clock for Diamond. Mokoka skip to Esbrand. She'll beat Otieno, banks it off the glass. Another offensive rebound. Esbrand gets Grant in the air and it finishes and one. Monique Esbrand, and that might just be the dagger in this game. And Esbrand moves herself up to 12 points personal. Can't make it 13, but fight for the rebound. Won by Diamond, and Kat Goldsby were happy to run a little bit of clock as Esbrand loses the handle. Double team was Grant and Emanuel-Carr. She'll run it, banks it into 3. And Emanuel-Carr with the foul. 14.5 seconds to go. And one more foul to give for Ruby. And it'll be Goldsby to have it. Emanuel-Carr will give it. So we are going to the other way. Kat Goldsby at the line with her team leading by 2 points. So one shot worth 2. And Goldsby gets it to go. So 4-point game, 14 seconds to go. Emanuel-Carr going to try the same thing, can't quite bank in. Esbrand to Akra, and that might just do it. Throw ahead to Goldsby. Ruby trying to foul, and the ball will stay in, and that will do the game. Final score, Team Ruby 48, Team Diamond 52. Melita Emanuel-Carr with a 11-point, 10-rebound double-double. Jenelle Grant, 10-point, 11-rebound double-double on her own. But that is not enough for Ruby. As Kat Goldsby's 12 points and 6 rebounds led all scorers. And a huge and one down the stretch by Monique Esbrand as she got her way into double digits with 10 points as well. And that allowed Diamond to come back from down 11 early on in this game to close out the victory. Stay with us. We'll bring you post-game reaction before the next game between London United and Team Minimum.
Post-game with Monique. Monique, big and one down the stretch to clinch the game. You must be happy.
Listen, next day, you just got to work hard.
And obviously for you, different year, coaching this year, but obviously been scrimmaging the last couple of weeks. How nice is it to get back on the floor in an event like this?
It feels so good. Listen, last time I played a full game was two seasons ago, so I'm gassed. I'm absolutely breathing so hard right now. I'm sure you can hear it through the microphone, but listen, you just have to hustle.
And how much fun is it? It's people you played against in your junior career to be able to have this opportunity over the summer to play.
Yeah, exactly. It's so fun just to get together, just to have events like this where we're bringing the people out, we're bringing the people together. I feel like it's important to stay connected, especially with basketball growing in the USA. So we just have to do our part over here and just have fun. That's what it's about.
And obviously we know how competitive you are. Yeah. Down 11, not to panic no early. Yeah. What got you back into the game and how did the team really help?
Yeah, just playing hard. That's what it was about. Together, our shots weren't really falling, but the one thing we didn't lack was hustling. We just identified we needed to get back, play defense, getting after those 50-50 balls, rebounding, boxing out. Just about playing the part.
Well, you got 4 more weeks. I know you're going to enjoy it, but well done on the victory today.
Yeah, 4 more weeks to get my fitness up.
Thanks, Monique.
Thank you, mate.